Hello, I'm Dr. Lalia Rach with New York University and an HSMAI America's Board Member. And I'm here today with Jack Horne. So Jack, what I'd like you to do is introduce yourself, if you would please.
Yes, I'm Jack Horne, Senior Vice President of Sales for the Americas for Hyatt Hotels and Resorts. I'm also an HSMAI America's Board Member.
So I have one question for you today. What's the biggest trend you've seen over the past 12 months that is changing the roles of sales and marketing professionals?
The largest trend, I would say, would be that salespeople are no longer selling just product and services. When I grew up in sales, and certainly just probably 18 months ago, it was about selling products and services. Today, it's more about insight selling. Customers are buying very, very short term. They're doing a lot of homework on the web, on their mobile tool to figure out what they want. So by the time they call the hotel or email the hotel, they know about that product. They know about the services the hotel offers. All they want to do is book their business and whether you can deliver the proper deal. So salespeople have to be very insightful. They have to know what the customer wants. Sometimes the customer doesn't even know that. They have to figure that out and deliver a solution-based selling feature to that customer. So it's very much different than it used to be.
All right, so and you called that insider, did you?
No, I said insight.
Insight, okay,
yes.
I wanted to be. So what do you do as the leader of your team to make sure that your sales and marketing professionals have the insight that you just talked about that the customer has?
Well, we do a number of things. This year in Hyatt, we will spend in excess of $9 million of training, and only probably 2 years ago, we spent about $2.5 million. Okay. So we do a lot more virtual training, we do a lot of online training, classroom training, and we put the salespeople through role playing and to help them learn how to sell this way.
Wonderful. And you talked about this, it's about an 18-month change, you said, or have you seen this? Is it because of the recession?
I think so. It's because people decisions were pent up and people were not buying like they used to. The cycle of business became very, very short term. I say 18 months ago, it might have been 24, 36 months ago, but when the cycle of business became very short and most of the business was booking 90 days in, it caused customers to behave differently and buy in, and thus salespeople reacted differently. You didn't have time to do the site inspections and go learn the products and that type of thing. So customers were prepared to buy when they initially contacted the hotel.
Is there another trend that you see that connects to this, or is it just do you have another trend that maybe is completely opposite of it?
Well, there's one that certainly goes hand in hand, and that is if you go back to 2009 and 2010, salespeople were trained to really get the business. And what that meant was really conceding the business. We gave many, many concessions, rebates off of masters, pretty much gave whatever the whatever the client needed. I always like to say that you're only as smart as your dumbest competitor. And so everybody, the industry, was selling this way. So now as the demand has changed, the economy has improved, we are now forcing salespeople to be better salespeople, and they have to sell without conceding. So again, it goes back to sort of this insight selling, where you really have to know and figure out what the customer wants and try to sell value to them, not just give it away. So it's changing the whole way that salespeople sell.
So based on what you said your second trend was, are you then teaching your salespeople how to be better negotiators?
We are. It actually happens in 3 different phases. We start out with boot camp training when you first join the company. Then we have some more seasoned training called professional selling negotiations. From there we have upward bound as well. So you're learning how to negotiate at every level of the sales phase, really from the time you join Hyatt all the way to when you become a director of sales or go into worldwide sales.
It's a wonderful example then of how you take a trend and make your people better.
Absolutely.
Thanks
Absolutely.
so much.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.